opportunity here to present our technology, the plant stem cell technology, in a little bit further details as seen in the movie. Can you hear me? This is fine.
Yes, sir. We can hear you loud and clear.
We have developed this plant stem cell technology, which we call phytocell tech, and Mibelle Biochemistry has been the pioneer in this technology, offering it to the cosmetic industry, but also to the food supplement industry. And actually what we did, we started with a dream. And this dream is shown here. It's called the Fountain of Youth. What you see here in these pictures are old people are coming from the left-hand side. They take a bath in the Fountain of Youth, and when they go out on the other side, they are young again. And of course, this is a dream, but with our actives, we're getting closer to this dream. And this dream, as you can see, this is a painting from the year 1546. So it's already a very old dream. And we hope that with our research in near future, we can contribute to a kind of a healthy aging and stopping or maybe even reversing aging. So to understand this, we have two possibilities. First of all, we can ask the centenarians. These are people which have grown more than 100 years old. How did they live? What did they do? To get an insight into an anti-aging concept. Or we can understand the biochemical mechanisms why we age, and this will lead us to the so-called hallmarks of aging. These are 9 fundamental mechanisms why our body, why our cells age. And if you have a look at these 9 mechanisms, you will see that one of these mechanisms is stem cell exhaustion. And therefore, if we can maintain the vitality of our stem cells in our body, we have a very healthy anti-aging concept. And this is what we have investigated in our technology. To understand aging, we have a collaboration with Professor Dr. C. Ewald. He is a professor at the ETH, and he leads the Department of Health Science and Technology. And also his topic is to understand the aging mechanism, to develop products and tools which fight aging. Now coming to the details of our technology, we could launch our first stem cell product in 2008. And this technology is based on this callus development from plants. So on the left-hand side, we see some plants which are cut into pieces and then incubated on agar plates where they develop a so-called wound healing tissue. This you see in the middle, and this wound healing tissue is based on so-called dedifferentiated totipotent cells, meaning stem cells. And on the right hand side you see a microscopic picture of these stem cells, and you see that this callus tissue consists of thousands and thousands of cells which are plant stem cells. Now the first product we did was an apple stem cell. But this was not a basic apple, it was a very special apple, and it is based on a very old breed from Switzerland dating back in the 18th century. And this apple breed was very famous for having a very good storability, meaning that this apple would remain much longer fresh than all the other apples known. However, this tree got forgotten and there's only a few trees left, and it has become a very rare species, this apple tree. The name of this apple tree is Utwiler Spätlauber. This is a very special name, and our idea was that if this apple delays aging, as we see below, these apple stem cells then may also help us delay aging of our body and our skin. Now, as we cannot get enough apples because there's only a few apples trees left, we have developed this plant stem cell technology, meaning that we can cut out a piece of the apple, we incubate it on these agar plates, and then after a few weeks, the callus tissue is developed, we isolate the stem cells, and then we can grow these stem cells in liquid bioreactors, and we can grow them over and over and over again, and we don't have to go back to these apples. That means we can just maintain the apple stem cells, and we don't need any apples, we don't need any apple trees, and this is a very sustainable technology. So what you see here is our 5-wave bioreactor. In this bioreactor we can grow these plant stem cells. These plant stem cells grow in a liquid media containing sugar, and we blow air into this bag so that the cells can use the oxygen to grow. This has to be done in a fully sterile condition, and it is quite tricky to grow these cells over weeks. It takes about 1 month for the cells to grow before we can harvest the stem cells and then make an extract of the stem cells, which then can be dried, and the powder then can be used either in cosmetic formulations or as food supplements for nutritional products. Now let me explain what is the function of this apple stem cell extract. And I want to show that on a skin model. What you see here is the upper part of the skin, the so-called epidermis. And in the epidermis we have many different cells, and most of these cells are keratinocytes, but at the bottom of the epidermis we have the mother cell, which is the epidermal stem cell. And this cell will always remain at the bottom of our skin and will divide into daughter cells, and the daughter cells will then become transient amplifying cells, and they will then regenerate the whole skin every 3 weeks. And all cells in the upper part of the skin actually have originated from this skin stem cell, the epidermal stem cell. And therefore this skin stem cell is the most important cell in our skin, and we have to maintain the vitality and protect this cell. And this can be done by applying plant stem cells to the skin, which contains these epigenetic factors which will rejuvenate the epidermal skin stem cells, and therefore we can rejuvenate the skin with such a plant stem cell. This was the idea of our apple stem cell story, and this story became very famous. So here we have an article from the Vogue magazine, and it shows that skincare miracle anti-aging apple developed in Switzerland, and it was also highlighted in this article that Michelle Obama was using these apple stem cell as their skincare routine. Also, the apple got very famous because the apple can be found in the Wikipedia. We will find an article on this very special apple breed called Urquiller Spätlauber and what are the properties of this apple. So this biochemistry, Mibelle Biochemistry, was the founder of this apple stem cell story, and with that we kind of launched the stem cell cosmetics and also the stem cell nutrition into the market. In 2008 we received the Innovation Prize, and we also made a website which is called phytocelltech.ch. This website is for consumers, and you will find all the description about how are stem cells made, are they safe, how do they work, and this is written in about 5-6 different languages, and it's made for consumers. Since then, the cosmetic industry on stem cells has grown tremendously, and today it's believed to be about a $4.8 billion market, and it has a growth rate of about 15% 100% year to year. So even though it was launched in 2008, it's a still growing market. Stem cells for cosmetics, plant stem cells for cosmetics, but also plant stem cells for nutritional supplements. Mibelle Biochemistry has filed a number of patents, so we have existing patents in USA, Europe and Korea on this plant stem cell technology using this very special apple, Utwiler Spätlauber. Then maybe also interesting for your market is that these products have received halal certification, so the products are halal approved and certified. And I think another story about this technology is that this is a very sustainable technology, because we can use very rare materials such as this very rare apple, and for that we had the honor to present our technology at the United Nations conference in 2012 in Rio as a novel sustainable technology to fuel the cosmetic industry and to fuel the nutritional industry with sustainable products coming out of this phytocell technology. We also did a movie together with BBC, this company in UK making movies, and we had here a movie which can be seen, and this shows also the story about this very special apple and the technology of phytocell tech to develop apple stem cells for nutritional and cosmetic applications. Now we have about 7 active ingredients based on our technology. So we have the apple, the symphytum, we have an alprose, we have a grape, we have a pioneer plant, a nunatak plant from the mountains, we have the argan, and we also have a product from goji berry. And especially the apple product has become extremely popular and famous in the food supplement industry, and also our grape stem cells. So these are the apple and the grape stem cells are the famous product for the nutritional supplements. And all these different stem cells from the plants, they have different activities in our body, and also different activities in the skin, which we have studied. And this picture shows you an overview on where the different plant stem cells work and what are the benefits. So these products also have won a number of awards, which are listed here. They got quite famous in the industry, and I think these awards show that the products are really innovative and have gained a lot of traction in the market. Let me now show you a few study results based on the number of studies we have done. So we have done a lot of studies and showing the beneficial effect of these products. And let me start with this product here, or with this study here. It shows what is the difference of a apple fruit and what is the property of the apple stem cell. So here we have the same apple. Once we have extracted the apple and we measured the RNA, small RNA in this apple extract, and we see here a very low concentration on the left hand side in this dark bar of the normal apple. However, if we isolate these apple stem cells and we cultivate them for some time, 1 day and 14 days, we see a significant increase in small RNA, which are important epigenetic factors in the apple stem cells. So meaning there is a significant difference between an apple stem cell extract and a normal apple extract. Now, how can we measure the positive effect of a plant stem cell on a skin stem cell from humans. For that, we have developed the so-called colony forming efficiency assay, which is highlighted here in this drawing. So we take skin stem cells, and from each healthy stem cell, we can grow a colony on the right-hand side. If we treat these skin stem cells with the apple stem cell extract, we will see that we get more and bigger colonies, meaning that we have activated, rejuvenated these skin stem cells. And here are the results. With only 0.01% or 0.04% of the apple stem cell extract, we can improve the colony forming efficiency by 50 to 90% in such a assay. Here, 2 other studies out of about 20 in vitro and 12 clinical studies. We see on the left-hand side that with the addition of a plant stem cell extract, we can grow out of an old tissue a new skin tissue. And this will then, for example, in a clinical study on the right-hand side, improve the epidermal and dermal structures, and by that we can remove wrinkles in the volunteers. Now, what are the effects in nutritional formulation? So here we have done a study over 2 months with healthy Caucasian females, with an average age of about 54 years. With sun damaged skin, phototype 1 to 3, they have taken 10 milligrams of the apple stem cell per day, and then they were, we measured their skin quality regarding elasticity, firmness, and thickness of the skin. And after the 2 months, we found that we can see a significant improvement of elasticity, firmness, and mainly also the skin density has been significantly improved. The skin has become rejuvenated, it has become thicker by the nutritional application of the apple stem cells for 2 months.
Okay, and we have a couple of questions to be asked by the directors. Okay, so first I would like to invite our marketing director, Mr. Vimalan, to ask the question on this presentation.
Hi, Dr. Fred. Hope you are doing good. Thank you for coming and joining in our Zoom session. It's truly appreciated, and everyone, I hope everyone have gained a lot of knowledge about stem cell, especially biochemistry. So I have a question that I want to ask behalf of our members, which are in more than 40 countries currently. Okay, the question is very simple. What sets your stem cell nutrition-based product apart from other in the market in terms of efficacy and also innovation?
Yes, I think I could show that Mibelle Biochemistry has been the pioneer in this technology. We have developed that in 2008, and we have gained a lot of knowledge about how to grow these stem cells in the right way so that they are very active. And we could show that these products are indeed very active in about 20 in vitro studies and more than 12 clinical studies, that these plant stem cells can deliver beneficial effects on human and especially also on human skin stem cells. And I think with this amount of studies and support, I think clearly Mibelle Biochemistry has the best stem cells and also the best data to support claims and efficacy.
That's great, that's great. Thank you very much, Dr. Fred.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Vimalan. Thank you for the wonderful question. Next, I would like to call upon our operational director, Mr. Varun, to ask his question.
Hi, Dr. Fred.
Hi.
Okay, this is Warren, right, the Operational Director of Renata Health World. Nice to see you, sir. It's really great pleasure to meet you today. All right, so my question is, Dr. Fred, how do you see the future of stem cell nutrition impacting overall health and wellness in the next 5 to 10 years? That is my question, sir.
Yes, I think I already showed a picture that the stem cell market is still growing with about 10 to 15% growth rate. And I think it also will continue to grow in nutritional markets. And I think the most important thing here is that Mibelle Biochemistry has received last year the novel food registration for the apple stem cell in Europe. This is the most important and most stringent kind of regulatory hurdle to overcome to use this technology in the market. So based on this success, I believe that we just started, I think, the success of these plant stem cells in nutrition, and we expect a big growth and impact based on this regulatory success to get it approved in Europe as a new ingredient in nutritional products.
Okay, thank you, doctor, for the wonderful answer.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Warren, for your question. Okay, and lastly, our CEO of Renata Health World, he would like to appreciate you. So let's hear from our founder of Renata Health World, none other than Mr. Morgan. Hey, Dr. Fred. Hi, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello. Thank you being here in our Zoom session with our Renata Health World directors and members. Okay, so we just launched Renata Health World this year on January 2024, and we expand our business more than 40 over countries right now. And we've been to Mibelle Biochemistry a few years back. Alright, we came there before, and we would like to coming with our Renata Health World members maybe in 2026. Alright, and also we would like to meet you in Malaysia. Not sure when, I think by next year February, maybe on your visit. Alright, we really hope to be in our Renata Health World headquarters, so all the members can come and meet you. Alright, just shake hand with you. Alright, take some pictures with you and all this. And also we are really happy with your formula on your ingredients and all this. And in future we would like to bring more products based on Mibelle Biochemistry ingredients. Alright, so thank you, sir. Thank you. And to all the members who are in the Zoom session now, thank you very much. Together we rise. Thank you. Thank you, Chief Mohan, for your ratings. Okay, so I would like to personally thank Dr. Fred, okay, for your participation today, despite all your busy schedule. You are here, so thanks for the time, Dr. Fred, and all of you. Hope to see you soon in person. Thank you so much. Together we rise from Renata Health World. Thank you.